The story of Derek Redmond in the 1992 Barcelona Olympics has been called one of the most beautiful moments in Olympic history. Derek was favored to win in the 400-meter dash. However, about 200 meters into the semifinal race, he pulled up with a hamstring injury, and his dreams were shattered. It was precisely at this moment, however, that Derek courageously decided to limp on to the finish line. Before too many steps, a man broke through the crowds and pushed away security guards to support him. It was his father. Through pain and tears, they walked together and finished the race. As he crossed the finish line, the crowd of 65,000 people in that stadium gave Derek a deafening standing ovation. Though Derek hadn't won gold, he had won every heart in the stadium that day, and the even greater victory by revealing the power of the human spirit to overcome, persevere to the end, and finish the race. Whether we're facing a terminal diagnosis ourselves or supporting a loved one in that journey, this is the great call we find at the end of life, to persevere and run the gift of life to the end. The end of life is one of the most important and sacred times of life. We know there's still a lot of life to live and precious gifts of love, reconciliation, and grace to receive. It's a time that requires an integrated approach of love and reverence that meets the sacred dignity of the whole person, body, mind, heart, and soul. But what does this approach look like? First, it's smart. It incorporates the gifts of science and medicine to treat pain effectively, provide support as one moves through the dying process, and reverently cares for the dignity of the dying person until the time of natural death. Second, it's ethical. End-of-life decisions have moral value. Sound ethics help to guide dying persons and their families to healthcare decisions that offer reasonable hope of benefit to the patient and lovingly care for individuals through the various stages of the dying process. This includes caring for the dying person with the ordinary means of nutrition and hydration. It means refusing actions or omissions that hasten death or provoke death. And it discerns the use of extraordinary means of care to best support those that we love. Third, it's compassionate. As we seek to care well for the dying person, we know medicine has its limits. Love alone is the adequate answer to the human person, especially as they face the end of life. Here we see the call to each of us in the human family to rally in solidarity and love. Whether we're a neighbor, friend, or family member of the person facing the end of life, now is the time to love and confirm another in their sacred worth and value. Finally, and most importantly, this is an approach illumined by the light of faith. The end of life is a time for faith, not fear. Just as Derek's father joined his son in his race, God the Father is going to be with you in yours. You don't run this race alone. The Father loves you, knows you, and will provide for all that you need. He knows the way ahead and will guide you through with love, all the way to the end. So look up with faith, give the Father your trust, and get ready to run with peace, strength, courage, hope, and love.